Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise, and tonight for dinner, I am going to make a shepherd's pie. I'm only going to do half the recipe, so I need a half a pound of ground beef cooked up. And if I remember today, I'm going to save half of this out, cool it down, and put it in the freezer. Last weekend I forgot to do that. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Some garlic powder. And some onion powder. I'm going to get this cooked up, and then I will bring you back for the rest of it. Okay, my hamburger is cooked, so now I'm going to remove the grease off of it using the paper towel trick. Get most of it out, don't need all of it out. That should be good. Now I'm going to remove half of this. That should be about half. Grab another paper towel here. A little more grease accumulated here. Okay. Now I'm going to add in a half of an onion. So I'm going to use what's left of this purple and add a little bit more of this yellow. I need to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to add in 1 clove of garlic. Now I need a tablespoon of flour. I'm going to cook this raw flour paste out of here. Forgot I need a tablespoon of tomato paste. Took this out of the freezer. Now I'm going to stir in a little over a half a cup of beef broth. Now I'm going to put in a little less than a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And a half a tablespoon of the W sauce. Oh, this smells so good. Now, I got about a cup of frozen peas and carrots. I'm gonna clean up this mess while this sits here and simmers for a few minutes. And I will bring you back. Okay, now we are ready to put this hamburger mixture in this pan. This is about a 7 by 11. If you were doing a full recipe, you would use a 9 by 13. Now here I have leftover mashed potatoes from last night. I'm gonna put some of these on here. Okay. This is going to go in the 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. I think when it gets near the end of the cook time, I'm going to put some shredded cheddar cheese on there. I'll bring you back when we dish up. Okay, the shepherd's pie is done. I shut off the oven and sprinkled some sharp cheddar cheese on there. And while that was melting, I peeled us up a few mandarin oranges. Let's see. All hot and bubbly. There it is. That's our dinner tonight. Shepherd's pie with some mandarin oranges. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Tonight for dinner, I fried us up some maple flavored sausage links, and I heated up the French toast that I made the other day and put in the freezer. Took it out of the freezer this morning, put 3 slices on a plate, put them in the microwave for 45 seconds, flipped them, and did another 30 seconds. Quick and simple dinner tonight. And we're going to have grapes with it. That is our dinner tonight. French toast and sausage links with grapes. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Tonight for dinner, I am making us steak fajitas. I've had my steak marinating in this Great Value fajita seasoning, along with water and oil, for about a half hour. And I'm going to get that cooked. I just took out some tri-colored bell peppers. I'm going to add some of those. And some sliced onion. I'm just going to get this all cooked up till that meat is done. And then I'll bring you back when I put the fajitas together. Okay, our steak fajita is done. I put our flour tortillas, wrapped them in a damp paper towel, put them in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Just to warm them up and make them pliable. I'm going to put some sour cream on here. And some shredded cheddar cheese. Now we'll put our steak and peppers on here. Gotta have some Ortega. And this lettuce is still usable, so we'll put some of that on here. Alright, that is our dinner tonight. Can't really see anything there, but we have steak fajitas. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Tonight for dinner we are having Southern smothered sausage and potatoes. So I need to heat up this pan. Put some bacon grease in there. Couple tablespoons. And I'm going to fry up half of this beef smoked sausage. I'm only doing half the recipe. I'll put the other half in the freezer. I'm going to slice these into discs. I'm going to put these in and get them nice and browned up. Alright, I'm getting some nice color to that sausage now. So I'm going to add about a half of an onion. Some salt, pepper, about a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And now I need 1 cup of chicken broth and a half a cup of water. So in here I have 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of this chicken broth base. It takes 2 teaspoons for a cup of water. Pour that in. And I'm going to add a 15-ounce can of these Great Value diced potatoes that I have drained. Bring this up to a boil, and I'm going to cover this and let it simmer until those potatoes are tender. So I'll bring you back. Okay, our potatoes are tender. I decided to add a cornstarch slurry to this to thicken it up a little bit. So I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of cold water. Let that thicken up for a little bit. We're going to have a couple mandarin oranges with this tonight. Smothered sausage and potatoes and mandarin oranges. That is our simple dinner for tonight. There it is. I've made this recipe before. It's really good. I'll have it linked for you below in the description box. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Halloween. I took the 2 pizzas out of the freezer that I got ready this weekend. Now my oven just is ready at 400 degrees. So I'm going to put these in. And they're going to bake for about a half hour. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and see where we're at that time. And I'll bring you back. Okay, friends, the pizzas are done. It took just under 25 minutes. And these are the pizzas I made Saturday with the pizza crust that we got at Aldi. And it's pepperoni, onion, green pepper, and mozzarella and cheddar cheese. Put these on this cutting board. Little personal pizzas. And there they are. That is our dinner tonight. You all have a safe and happy Halloween. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Tonight for dinner, I am making lasagna. Here, I took out a container of my homemade spaghetti sauce. It's a very meaty sauce, so I want to make it a little more saucier. So I took this out of the freezer also. It's just the traditional pasta sauce. Get that mixed in here. I need to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. 400 degrees. So I'm going to preheat that. Now I'm going to lay some of this meat sauce in the bottom here. And I already cooked up some lasagna noodles. I had 7 in the box, so I just used all of them. I'm not gonna make this a huge lasagna. So I'm gonna lay down two noodles. Now I need to mix up the cheese mixture. So I need a half a cup of ricotta cheese. And I have a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar here. Just going to use both of them. Put about a cup's worth of cheese in there. And I need an egg. I'm not going to add any salt, but I am going to add pepper. And then I need some dry basil leaves, teaspoon. And I also need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to shred this. And I'm going to use the fine shredder. That looks like a half a cup. Mix that up in here. Okay, I'm going to layer some of that over the noodles. I'm going to put 2 more noodles. And some more meat sauce. I cooked these noodles to al dente. I didn't want them overcooked before they went in the oven. Now the rest of this cheese mixture. and 2 more noodles. And some more sauce. Top it with the rest of this cheese. Now I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil, and then it's going to bake for 40 to 60 minutes. But I am going to take the aluminum foil off about the last 10 minutes. So as soon as this oven is preheated to 400 degrees, it's going to go in for about an hour till everything is hot and bubbly. So I will bring you back. Okay friends, our lasagna is done. It was in the oven for 45 minutes. I took the foil off and let it sit in there for another 5 minutes. And now it's been sitting here on the top of the stove for about 10 minutes. And we'll cut into this. All right, lasagna. I peel this up a few mandarin oranges, and I am going to have some sugar snap peas. And that is our dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Tonight for dinner, I am going off the meal plan. I was going to make beef stew, but we decided we wanted to have butterfly shrimp. So I'm going to make some tartar sauce. I have mayonnaise, about 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to put in a good teaspoon of relish. A little bit of the juice, and some yellow mustard, and I have some onion here, pretty finely chopped. Add about a tablespoon of that. And just a little bit of lemon juice, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. Get all this mixed together. That's pretty good, but it needs a little pinch of sugar. All right, that is definitely better. So I'm just going to set this in the refrigerator for a couple hours, and I'll bring you back when we do the shrimp. All right, friends, I'm going to get started on the butterfly shrimp. I do have a 1/2 bag of waffle fries here that I'm getting started in my air fryer feature on the oven. They've been in for 6 minutes so far. And now I'm going to add these breaded butterfly shrimp. And I'm going to give them a squirt of this extra virgin olive oil just to help crisp them up. And I'm going to put this back in the oven. I'm going to set my timer for 4 minutes and then give everything a stir and probably flip the shrimp. So I'll bring you back. Okay, the timer just went off on the first 4 minutes. And give these a flip. Give these waffle fries another stir. And another squirt on the other side of the shrimp. And put these back in. See how long they take this time. I think I'll set my timer now for 5 minutes and see where we're at then. Okay, friends, our shrimp and waffle fries are done. Would have been better just to pan fry them. So we got breaded jumbo butterfly shrimp and some waffle fries. And I went ahead and whipped us up some instant chocolate pudding. I need ketchup for my fries. And we got the homemade tartar sauce. And there you have it. Jumbo shrimp, waffle fries, homemade tartar sauce, and chocolate vanilla pudding, or chocolate instant pudding. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.